Hey boys and girls, this is Miss Stuber with a refresher video on division using area model. We know that with our example number 1, we have 92 divided by 4, and we know that this first number here is our whole number, our really big number in the problem. Okay, this is our dividend. With the area model, you got to think of this kind of the opposite way of how we did area model with multiplication, because division is the opposite of multiplication. Our whole area here should be worth 92, okay? We know the area equals the length times the width. Well, we have one side of our box, which is going to be 4. So it's like having the 4 over here on the outside. I'm going to go ahead and put a 4 here on the outside of my box that I'm going to work at. And it's like knowing that the area should equal 92, so it's like we already have our answer, kind of, if this was multiplying. But it's the opposite, it's division, so we're trying to find what the length this side is. So we want to figure out what goes on the top of this box. So we've got to work through this, like starting from the inside and going out. So for this particular problem, what we're going to do is we're going to just think of our, what can we multiply 4 by? What's an easy, simple multiplication problem we know? Well, I know that, let's say, we're trying to make the pieces of this box equal 92. And this will make more sense as I go through the problem. But you can start really with any problem times 4. So I'm just going to start with what's easy for me. And I'm going to say 10 times 4. Okay? So I know 10 times 4 is 40. I know 4 times 0 is 0. And 4 times 1 is 4. Okay? So I'm at 40 so far. Again, I want my pieces here to equal 92. So I'm going to go until I get to 92. Now I know I have 40. So let's go over to the side and say 92 minus 40. 2 minus 0 is 2. 9 minus 4 is 5. So I need to get to 52 more. Well, if I need 52 more, I already have 40 here. I could do that one again, and I'm going to get closer. Okay? So I could do 10 times 4 again. And I'm going to be at 40 again. Okay? So there, I got 40 there. So now I have another 40. I can take it away from what's here to find out what I have left to get to be able to get to 92. 2 minus 0 is 2. 5 minus 4 is 1. Guys, I just need 12 more to reach 92, okay? So I've got to think about it. 4 times what could get me to 12? Ooh, I know my simple multiplication facts, and I know that I could take 3 and multiply it by 4, and 3 times 4 is 12. So then if I take away 12, I should be at 0, which means I've reached 92. But just to check, I know 40 plus 40 is 80, plus 10 more would be 90, plus 2 would be 92, okay? So I've reached the area of 92, okay? Now, here's where finding your answer comes into place, okay? We want to look at what we multiplied in each box by 4, okay? We did 10 again, and then we multiplied by 3. So I'm going to add those to find my answer. 10 plus 10 is 20, plus 3 more is 23. That's going to be my quotient or my answer. So 92 divided by 4 is 23. Okay? I know that's a little confusing at first, but I promise it's going to get easier the more we practice. So let's try another one. Division, using the area model. All right, so again, here's our problem, 78 divided by 6. Now, we know that this is our whole big number. This is our huge value, our biggest amount that we're going to have in this problem. So we know that's what we're trying to get to is 78. We know this part of the box would be needing to equal 78. We know that our divisor is 6, so we can put over here to the side, we can put the 6, and we're wanting to know what's on top, what's my length, okay? So let's start by putting my 6 on the outside. and I'm trying to multiply across this box to make my answers equal 78. So again, start off with your easy facts that you know. I like starting off with 10 because 10s are easy for me. You could start off with something different. If 5s are easy for you, you might want to start off by doing 5 times 6. You might like the 2s. You might do 2 times 6. But guys, the lower you do your number, the more boxes you're going to end up having, okay? So I like to try higher numbers. You can't go over this number, but let's start with 10. 10 times 6. We're always going to use 6 here. 10 times 6. 6 times 0 is 0. 6 times 1 is 6. All right, I'm at 60. I want to reach 78. Let's see how much further I have to go. 78 minus 60. 8 minus 0 is 8. 7 minus 6 is 1. So I need 18 more. Well, I don't know. Let's try 6. If you know your simple multiplication facts, then you would probably know that 3 times 6 is 18. But let's pretend I don't know that. Let's try to do it let's go a little bit easier. What if I just do 2 times 6? What if I know that fact? I can do it. 2 times 6 is 12. Okay? So then I can take away the 12 that I got. See what's left. 8 minus 2 is 6. 1 minus 1 is 0. So I need 6 more. Well, if I know my simple facts, I know that 1 times 6 would give me that 6 more that I need. Okay? So if I take away that 6 that I just got, I should be at 0. Okay? Now, let's just double check ourselves. We want these answers to equal our dividend. We want it to equal 78. So let's see, 60 plus 12 plus 6. 6 plus 2 is 8. 6 plus 1 is 7. Yes, it equals that number. But to find our answer, to find this answer here, the quotient, we have to say, okay, what did I multiply 6 by each time? And we have to add those up to find our length of this box. So 10 plus 2 is 12, plus 1 more is 13. Okay? So that's my final answer. So 13. All right, guys. This is dividing using the area model. You got to set up your box. Make your box. Put your divisor over here to the side, the 6 in this case. And then you're trying to do multiplication problems through this box until you reach where all your answers add up to be this dividend here. Once you've reached the dividend, then you take what you multiplied by each time. Add those numbers up to get what your answer or your quotient is. All right. If you need any further help after this refresher video, please feel free to contact your teacher or let her know the next day you are at school. I hope you have a great day. Bye.